Alrighty, good morning, traders, and welcome to the morning coffee kickoff here this beautiful Monday morning. Hope everyone is having or had a great weekend and looking for some trading this week. Of course, it is President Day today here in the US. Bank holidays on a break right now, so there's not a lot of volatility going through the US trading session. In fact, we haven't seen a lot of movement through the UK trading session moving into the US trading session. But nevertheless, it is a new week. It is new trading opportunities. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on this morning in the market. First, of course, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the fundamentals and address the fundamentals. And then once we establish what the fundamentals are doing this week, we can go ahead and take a look at the technicals. Now, I must apologize. I do have a video that is still yet to be posted. I said it was going to be posted this weekend. And did not manage to get it done. It is part 2 of our series that we're currently running around this strategy. And that will be posted possibly this day. All right, so in the next 24 hours, you can expect that video to be posted. It is certainly going to be done. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the fundamentals for this week and address the setup that we have. We've got... as you can see right here, we do have, and by the way, good morning to everyone. William, good morning. We got Rex in the house. Good morning, Rex. And we got Denise. We got Vessel in the house. Good morning, Vessel. Vessel is streaming from South Africa. Good morning, Vessel. Hopefully you've had a good day so far because you're a few hours ahead of us. We got Stanley in the house. Good morning, Stanley's out in the west. In Michigan, he says it's 25 degrees Celsius. Are you kidding me? That's crazy, Stanley. Good luck with that one, my friend. We got Michael in the house. Good morning, Michael. We got, all right, good. Michael says he's got it now. And then, of course, we've got, where is it? Leslie says, where's the first part series? The first part series you should be able to find if you go to YouTube and actually look at the videos being posted. You'll find it, Leslie. It is in the videos. All right, good. Michael says a storm bound here in Wales. Oh, Michael's out in Wales. Well, good luck with the storm then, my friend. All right. Well, there's a storm going to brew here in the Forex market this week. As we take a look at the fundamentals this week. Take a look right here. This is the one that I'm looking at, and I'm really going to keep my eye on this one right here. This is CPI, yearly data. And we're expecting the yearly data to show a little bit of uptick. In fact, if the yearly data is showing that the inflation rate is starting to increase, what does that mean? All right? What does that mean? It means possibly that the UK may need to start thinking about raising the interest rates. That's going to be a positive move on pound. We'll take a look at the technicals in a moment. We've got the FOMC meeting minutes coming out this Wednesday as well. We've got Aussie unemployment rate. We've got Aussie employment change. That's taking place right here. We're going to set to keep an eye on this in the mid part of the week. And let's go ahead and take a look over here, further down south. We're going to get some European news out on Friday. That's going to move the market. That's a very late news report. Normally that comes out around about Wednesday and Thursday. I see it's coming out on a Friday. So got some European data coming out on Friday. Now, do we really care too much about the news? Do we really care too much about the news? And the answer to that is no, we do not. We pay attention to the news, but it's not the driving force on making our decision whether we're going to be buying or selling a currency pair. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the way the markets are set up this week to take a look and see what our opportunities are going to be this week as well. So let's go ahead and jump to the charts. And I'm going to go to the 1 hour time frame. And we're going to go ahead and start off right here at the top. Okay, so let's start here. And we're going to go from the Euro Aussie first. Now we got a spreadsheet. By the way, the spreadsheet is inside the description. If you actually go to the description below inside this inside the YouTube channel, you'll be able to get to this document right here. And this document is what we go ahead and address every single week. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a new document for today, or new tab. And today is going to be 17. All right, and I'm going to clean up house right here. Oh, firstly, I got to go ahead and move stuff over. So this one we got to buy on here, yes. Yeah, we hold another buy. Yeah, we hold another buy. So 1, 2, 3, and let's see here. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4 positions in. Let me go ahead and double check. Aussie CAD, Aussie JPY, US dollar. Yep, we got 4 positions in. We'll talk about that in a moment. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up this right here. We're holding 4 positions from the previous trades. All right, 4 positions from previous trades. Doug says no sound. Is that on my end? I believe everyone has sound right now. Am I right or wrong? Go ahead and type up in the chat whether we got sound right now. Doug says no sound, but we want to make sure that Doug is getting sound this morning. And we should be good with the sound. I'm looking at mine right here, and I'm seeing sound coming through loud and clear. Go ahead and type up a yes or a no if sound's coming through. Sound is good. Sees the nice. All right, good. All right, there we go. There we go, Doug. That gives you your answer there. Appreciate that, everyone. Thank you very much. And let's go ahead and start off at the top right here on this pair right here. All right, so Euro, Aussie dollar. We see that we do have a unhit target right about here, and I love where it's at. It's trading right there at our wave rider. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this week is going to be a unhit target. We're looking for an oversold condition to go ahead and look to do what? Look to buy. All right. So there's a penny position right here. Let's go ahead and move to the next currency. Notice that I've moved very quickly to that currency pair and then simply gone ahead and moved over to the next currency pair. All right. I don't need to take too much time on this. And let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, next one you can see right here we have an unhit target. So a opportunity this week as well. Unhit target. Now keep in mind, traders, that we are in a position already on this one. We're already buying on the Euro Canadian dollar. All right, so we not only got this target that we're chasing after, we still have the previous target right up here at the top. We'll go into a little bit more of a detailed analysis on this in a moment. All right, let's first go ahead and cover what we've got going this morning. All right, Euro JPY. All right, Euro JPY right here. Let's go ahead and take a look right here. Here we have another target sitting up over here this week. I'm going to go ahead and mark it off. So you can see that we have 1, 2, 3 positions already on 3 euro crosses this morning that are creating opportunities for us to go ahead and trade towards. Same thing happened on the euro New Zealand dollar. Price is looking to go up to this level right here. It looks like a low probability setup right here. I'm going to go ahead and set it up as a low probability here. This is a buying opportunity. And I'm going to go ahead and say this one's more of a low opportunity right here. All right, let's go to Euro, or at least, yeah, Euro pound. All right. Clean that up there. Same thing, take a look over here. You see this orange line right here. Price has not got to that level yet, so this is going to be another opportunity this week And if I don't know if you've noticed already, but notice that we have got already 5 positions in the euros that's saying that we're heading into an overbought or in an overbought or looking for an overbought condition. Oh, sorry, my bad, oversold condition. We're looking for an oversold condition on all of these pairs so far, all of these euro crosses so far. And this certainly indicates that there's a possibility that price may go across the board on the euro bullish. All right, so it's setting up for an opportunity for us to think bullish on the euro crosses. Now, over the last 24 hours, you can see that euro has not, right here on my dashboard, euro has not gone ahead and moved bullish, a lot bullish yet, although despite the fact that we've seen some bullish movement in the euro over the last 24 hours. So euro has been bullish over the last 24 hours. We just haven't seen it play out in the chart yet as strongly. Here we have the euro US dollar, also looking for a, I'm going to call this a low probability as well. So we're looking at the euro US dollar also to find its way up. And I'm going to call that a low probability too. All right, so we've got 5 euro crosses this week that are setting up with opportunities. So traders, you have to start thinking that when you've got this amount of currency pairs all lined up in the same direction, looking for a bullish bias across the board, you could possibly start thinking that euro is absolutely going to see some rally this week. All right, so that is on the euro crosses. Let's go ahead and take a look at the pound crosses. And I don't see them to be this major high probability setups on the euro. The euro seem to be looking at a possible rally, but not a very strong rally. I don't think so, because the way it's set up. So which means we may not get in on all the euro crosses this week. I know we're in already on some pending, some already open positions from the previous week. So we'll check that out. Now this week right here on the pound CAD, we have a hit target. Price has gone ahead and hit our target. Let's go take a look at the next currency pair. Now notice how quickly I go through this. I don't take too long. We don't have to go ahead and overanalyze the market. Here we have a unhit target on this one right here. This is the pound JPY. This one we're looking for an overbought condition. So which means we're looking for a bearish alert on this one right here. I'm going to call this one a low probability too. I see price moving to that target before we actually get into an overbought condition. Let's go take a look at pound New Zealand dollar. I'm also going to call this one a low probability too. Also an unhit target right here. There we go. Let's go to pound Aussie. Now we've got a couple of questions here from a couple of students. I'm going to go ahead and address your question in a moment right here. We had one question coming up from Paul. Paul says, I miss how you get to the chart. Can someone type in the chart, please? How do you get to the chart? Oh, Sandy already on. Okay, I gotcha. Sandy already addressed your question. All right, good. All right, fantastic. Next question here. John says Euro US dollar has a missed target from the last week too. Yes, we do. You'll take a look over here. This is our missed targets on the left-hand side right here that we're currently still trading. And yes, we do have the euro that we're currently in a position already on that one. Yes, that is correct. Yes, John. All right. All right, let's go to pound Aussie. Pound Aussie is a hit target this week. Let's go to pound US dollar. Frank says, Gary, I have target trading 2.0. How do I bring up targets charts? there are templates. If you've got Target Trading 2.0, just look for the templates. Right click on your chart. Right click on the chart. Look for templates right here. Apply templates. And then just look for Target Trading 3.0. You can go ahead and do that, or you can go ahead and look for Strategy 1, which is this one right here. So there we go. Target Trading 3.0 Weekly Strategy 1. That's the one you want to get right here. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at pound US dollar. We have a low probability unhit target right here. So it's unhit. But I'm going to go ahead and call this a low probability as well. So a couple of low probability, and actually a few low probabilities out at the moment right now, both for the euro and for the pound crosses. Let's go to Aussie crosses right here. Aussie JPY. All right, there it is. Aussie JPY, I'm going to call this a low probability right here. Actually, you know what, traders? No. Hold on a second. No, we're going to unhit target. I'm going to keep it as an unhit target right here. It may be, but I'm going to just go ahead and call it unhit target for right now. Let's go to Aussie New Zealand dollar. Let's go here. There we go. That's a hit target this week. Let's go to Aussie Canadian. Now, for those that joined us for the first time and are not sure exactly why I'm calling a hit target an unhit target and all that good stuff, you may want to go ahead and check out the video that I posted recently last week called The Best Trading Strategy for 2020. All right, look for the best trading strategy for 2020. If you actually go to YouTube and you type up right here, FX Big Dog, you'll get it right here. This is the videos right here. This is the one that I'm referring to right here. Yeah, my best trading strategy for 2020 must watch. This is the one right here I want you to go ahead and check out. All right, make sure you go ahead and check that out. I'll explain to you a little bit more about what we're doing. We're going to have part 2 posted today. Part 2 will be posted today on that as well. Now, we got the nice says Aussie JPY only missed the target by 1 pip. Yeah, I'm going to call it an unhit target for right now. It is still 1 pip, yeah. I'm still going to call it an unhit target. Aussie CAD, hit target. Let's go to Aussie US dollar. Aussie US dollar. I'm going to call this one a unhit target, but I'm going to call it a low probability. All right, cool. All right, we are ready to rock. And we've got New Zealand CAD right here. New Zealand Canadian, looks like we have a hit target this week. And then lastly, the US dollar Canadian, which you do have a position from last week as well. This one looks like an unhit target on US dollar CAD this week. There it is there. And we're moving down towards our previous missed target. This is the one we're chasing after right here. So we have a buy at the moment right now. So this means that traders, we need to start addressing this one to look for an actual upside move on this. So we have an unhit target, looking for an oversold condition to buy long. And remember, we are bearish on it from last week. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see exactly what's going on right here. Now, we've got a question here from one of the students. All right. John says it's an area, not an exact number. John, you're absolutely right. Yes. So when Denai says that, hey, we came within 1 pips from that level, we did hit support, but I'm going to call it an unhit target for today, for this week. We'll take a look and see how that works out as well. Herb says the link to the Instagram for the Telegram. Herb, just go ahead and check inside the description down below, inside the YouTube description, and you'll find the Telegram link. Traders, all of you, just take a look down in the description for any sort of links that you're looking for access to, whether it's a document, Telegram, the actual strategy itself. It's all inside the link below. Okay. All right. Another question here from Edward says here that, hey Gary, in case of the US dollar Canadian, we have an unhit weekly target below and above currently the current price. What do we do in this case? Look, this is a simple answer to that would be, Edward, is look at the most recent target. All right, look at the most recent target. All right, Mike said, what constitutes for an overbought oversold penning? Thought all of these would be penning. Yes, they would be penning for a bullish alert. So this right here, this right now is what we're looking for. They are all penning. All right, so but they are penning correct. Yes, they're all penning for the position. I can actually change it all to penning. The reason why I put it as overbought oversold is because I want you to see what are we looking at from a cross point of view. So like for instance on the euros, we've got all oversold conditions, or at least expecting all oversold conditions. Then we're looking for the pounds overbought conditions. For the Aussies, we're looking for overbought conditions. And then for the US dollar CAD oversold conditions. So there are penny positions. They're not active positions at the moment right now. They are penny positions. All right. So they actually all constitute as penny positions. They're not active yet. All right. Let's start off. We got a lot to cover right here this morning. I'm going to go ahead and jump in to this right here. This is the US dollar CAD. The reason why I'm going to go to the US dollar CAD first is because we currently have a position open already. And so here is our target. This is what we're chasing after right about here. All right. Now, we are currently sitting at around about 13 pips away from our target. We don't have the RSI in an overbought condition yet. As you can see right here, we do not have the RSI in an oversold condition. I say overbought, I mean oversold condition right here. So which means price could still work its way back down south. The problem here is, traders, it's only 13 pips. All right, only 13 pips right here. I'm at this stage thinking, let's get the heck out of Dodge. Now, before I do that, remember we're looking for a buy opportunity based on this target. So when price gets into an overbought condition, we want to go ahead and start looking to buy. Now, with that being the case, let's check out how the dollar index is set up, because remember, we spoke about the dollar index last week, and we said that dollar index we may expect a bearish move in dollar index. And we're still expecting that. All right, price is still up here at the top right here, hitting resistance, and therefore we're anticipating a dip before another rally. I like the fact that we're going to get a dip before the rally, because if we're going to see your US dollar Canadian fall short and start selling off, and we start buying long, it's going to be a perfect place for us to go in and add in new positions before price starts moving back up north again. Which means I'm interested in getting the heck out of Dodge on that trade. All right. So we're 13 pips away from our target. Let's take a look and see right here what's going on US dollar. I'm going to go to US dollar CAD right here. And here is our position. We're up 67 pips right now on this trade. We've only got the one entry point right now, 67 pips. Price is around about, as you can see right here, we're about 14 or 15 pips away from the target. So we're not far away from the target. We're up 67 pips right now, going on to 68. So it's not a big deal for us to go ahead and say, let's go ahead and get the heck out of Dodge. All right? We can do that, or we can just simply let it go, because price is still looking for a dip in the dollar index. We're still expecting a dip in dollar index. Now, let's take a look at US oil. The reason why I'm looking for US oil, because we're expecting US oil to start rallying a little bit. And hey, and check it out right here. So we may see a little rally. What happens to US dollar CAD? Well, if the dollar is going to weaken and Canadian is going to strengthen, then we're going to get a bearish move in US dollar CAD. So therefore, traders, let's stick around this. We'll pick up those extra 15 pips on the US dollar CAD. So I'm not too concerned about the US dollar CAD. It'll pay out this week. Let's just hold on to that. It's been 2 weeks we've been holding on to that trade. We can wait a few more pips for that. We should certainly get that 15 pips out of the trade. All right. So we'll continue to hold on to that position. Now you can make a decision at any time you choose to. You can go ahead and make it any time that you choose to and get the heck out of Dodge. Now John says, what about the target at 31.17? All right. So very important. All right. Very, very important that you guys need to understand. Listen here. There may be targets out there that have not been hit already, all right? But I'm not trading those targets, all right? And if you're not trading those targets, then guess what? We don't care about those targets, all right? I'm only going to be caring about the targets that I'm actually currently trading. So if there's a target further down south, like we see there's a monthly target right here. I'm checking it out right here. Here is a monthly target down here, and then we have another target a little further down south. Right here. All right. So if I am not trading this target or this monthly target right here, I don't really care. I'm really just focusing in on this one right here. So as price gets to that one, I'm going to get the heck out of Dodge. All right. Now, I do believe that price, if you take a look over here, we got this week, then we got 1, 2, 3 weeks ago. Let's take a look and see what happened 3 weeks ago, just to answer John's question on that. 3 weeks ago in 1, 2, 3 right here. Let's take a look here. Here we have a US dollar CAD trading opportunity, but notice that we had no trade. So you see, John, even though we had a target way down there, right, it was not a target that we got in on. It never created an opportunity for us. And so we simply moved away and we did not trade it. Now, traders, there are a way to trade missed targets. All right. When you get to these missed targets right here, we do have a different strategy that you can use. Our strategy 2 in target trading 2.0. All right. There is a different strategy. We're not going to address that in this morning session. All right. We're not looking at missed targets in this morning session. We're only going to be taking a look at the current targets. All right. We're going to keep it simple. All right. Don't want to complicate things. All right, we've got traders in here that's been here for the first time, that knows nothing about trading. All right, and I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible to show you how to make money without knowing a lot about the forex market, by simply following a very strict rule of following a very strict rule. I need a cup of coffee. Following a very strict rule of what we're doing right here in the morning coffee session. So pay very strong attention to the details of exactly what we're doing. And remember, if it's not a target we're following, we simply move on. All right? Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at. So coming back to the US dollar CAD right here. This is going to be very soon. We're going to close out with probably around about 80 pips of profit on that trade. All right, it's going to happen this week. There's no doubt about it. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at. By the way, Leslie just put in a comment right here that please do not put trading stop losses in. All right, gonna say that again. Do not put trading stop losses in. That is not the way we trade here in this session, all right? We do not trail the market with trading stop losses. It's gonna put you into trouble, all right? Well, When I say that, what I'm saying is it's going to take you out of the market before you need to get out. Do not use trading stop losses. Do not use trading stop losses, okay? I get it. Some strategies work well with trading stop losses. This does not. So don't use trading stop losses. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, just checking. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're moving on to the pairs right here. So let's take a look and see what the euro crosses are doing this morning. We're going to take a quick look right here. Nothing more, nothing less. And I'm going to move to the daily time frame. And all right, so big deal right here. Notice that we're looking for oversold conditions on most of the euro. In fact, all of the euro crosses right here. We're looking for price to move up. If you take a look at the daily time frame right here, man, you can see how price is starting to hit support and a little bit of indecision. We're absolutely looking for some correction. Now, that was on the Euro Aussie. Let's go to the Euro CAD. Euro CAD had broken through this range and we got down to the 127 right here. We absolutely looking for a correction move. All right, so we're looking for some rally in the pound, in the euro crosses. And here again, same thing. Price, this is on the euro JPY. Price took out the low right here. We're looking for a correction move. Traders, that's all I need to see right here on the euro crosses to reconfirm that price is going to move up. You take a look over here. We had a nice little dip down south. Prices hit support right here and now looking for a correction. So with all of that being in place, that's all I really need to see right now on the euro crosses to see whether or not what I've identified as a possible turning point, we're actually going to see that happen. So that's good. We're in good shape. We're in good shape with the euro crosses. All we need at the moment right now is oversold conditions. If we don't have them, we may not pick up any trades on the euro crosses. So although we got this set up right here as trading opportunities, remember it is only possibilities of a trading opportunity. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're actually going to get in on these trades. We have to allow the other conditions to line up, which means we have to have overbought conditions or oversold conditions. Now, let's take a quick look at a couple of the pound crosses. Here we're looking for, on the pound crosses right here, we're looking for overbought conditions. So we're looking for overbought conditions, which means that we are, hold a second here, wait a minute. No, we're looking for oversold conditions. What? Let's switch it around. It looks like a pound US dollar is definitely going to hit the target this week. Let's see here. Pound JPY. Oh, yeah, we're looking for an overbought condition. Yeah, we're looking for target down here, overbought condition. Oh, no, we're right. Okay, good. No, I'm right. Okay, cool. So we're looking for price to work its way up. So we're looking for a price to continue to work its way back bullish. We're starting to get targets down below, which means that we're definitely in a trend, all right? So there's no doubt that the trend is taking place at the moment right now on the pound crosses. And here is the pound JPY. Now, if I look at pound JPY, I'm actually seeing a bit of consolidation right here. And it looks like something like this. Now, if we're tied up inside consolidation right here, then guess what? If price is going to look, if price on the pound JPY is looking for overbought condition, then that means that traders, we may have to go ahead and start looking to sell right here at the top of the range, which means that price is probably going to stay inside this consolidation. If we get an overbought condition right here at the top, it's most likely that we're going to see this particular pair on pound JPY stay inside consolidation. All right, stay inside consolidation. And that's pretty interesting right there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at a couple other pairs right here. Pound New Zealand dollar. Let's take a look and see if that's showing the same sort of look right here. Oh, wow. actually pound New Zealand dollar is not showing consolidation as much, but it is showing this this range that we're in right here. And we're at the top right here. And frankly speaking, we may end up holding off at this area right here, resistance, or price is going to go up to the top right here. Now notice I've got a range here. Let's go ahead and compress the chart a little bit. Oh snap, take a look at this. We've got highs, highs, highs. Looks like we may end up seeing a lot of resistance here at the top right here, so we may have a little bit of extra rally on this pound cross. But then when we get to the top right here, we may end up starting to see price wanting to push back down to support down here. So there is a larger range on pound New Zealand dollar. So it is definitely going to be real interesting to see how pound manages to deal with this bit of resistance right here. We did see a bit of rally over the last couple of days. And remember, we did point out that we're getting CPI data coming out this week. And that CPI data is yearly data that's reporting that we may see an uptick in CPI to 1.7. The benchmark that the federal banks are looking at chasing after is that 2% mark, right? You want to get the central banks are looking at the 2% mark. That's their benchmark. So as the yearly the CPI starts climbing, it's going to put a lot of pressure on the central bank to start thinking about raising rates, all right? Because once we start climbing above the 2% mark, it becomes a factor, all right? And banks need to control inflation by increasing rates. So we'll see what happens. The number is coming out. When is that data? That's going to be at 4:30 on Wednesday. So it's going to be an interesting time for us on Wednesday as we go ahead and take a look at CPI and see how that CPI data does report exactly what we're looking for. All right. And that is going to be a rallying pound. We're going to see a rallying pound moving to an overbought condition, and then things are going to turn on. It's on, baby. All right. So that's going to be great to see on that. And then I'm going to go to the Aussie JPY. Take a quick look at Aussie JPY right here. And I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised that Aussie JPY hasn't fallen short down towards this target down here. It should have gone a lot quicker than it has already. We have broken through this rising wedge, and it did fall nicely right here. We had an actual gap in the market right here over the weekend. Prices try to come back and fill up that gap. And I'm actually surprised that we haven't moved down quicker to this level right here at support at around about 70 right there. And I do see we do have this consolidation right here. Price seems to have come back inside that range. And so it's holding off over here. Are we going to see price moving back up to the top right here and then sell off back down here? Well, the technicals do say yes, we could go ahead and rally back up again. So it's very possible. Now, if I go to the actual setup that we're looking at this week, we're looking for an overbought condition. So that does indicate that price may want to go ahead and rally up just slightly right here. Let's go ahead and get technical on the chart right now. Let's do this. We'll go ahead and put in this right here. I see we do have a flat here. Actually, I'm going to do this. Yeah, we definitely have a flat right here. So prices, this is a ascending triangle because we're getting higher lows, and then a flat at the top right here. We're expecting a breakout to the upside. So if we get a breakout to the upside, we're probably going to go back to about 75.6 and then turn around and head back down south. So that does indicate a overbought condition is what we're looking for right here. If you look at the 1 hour, and this is the reason why, if you take a look over here, Denise did mention that we've got about a 1 pip move. just shy of our target right here. Look at the low at 73.68, and we're looking at 73.67 as the target. So this is a missed target. In fact, I'm going to go to my MT4 platform right here, and I want to make sure that I do have very similar conditions lined up right here. I'm going to go mark off my, let's do this. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's get that low. And if you take a look at the low came at 73.69, and this target is at 67. So it's about, on the MT4 platform, we're around about 2 pips away from our target right here, which means that price has not reached that level. And that's why I'm calling it a unhit target right now, because I understand that price is not a defined price, is an area, but also keeping in mind that because of this area right here, and the fact that we have not hit this target, if price moves into an overbought condition, we're going to sell off sell. We're going to start selling off. So you're going to get some trades picking up. And so take a look at last week right here, or a couple of weeks ago. We still have this as an unhit target. All right, and that's trading around about 7,500. Price is going to want to come back to retest that, and that was about 1, 2, 3 weeks ago. If you go back 3 weeks ago, right about here, this is the Aussie JPY. Aussie JPY. Oh, we actually ended up closing. Hold on a second, yeah, that was a buy. We closed up on the 2nd of. This happened on the 27th. I wonder if that is the correct date here. Oh, I think we closed out right about here. Yes, we did. So we didn't even hit this target. We ended up closing out right about here, taking a profit off the table right about here. We closed out with profit, and price has still not come up to this level. So we're going to see the market moving towards this level eventually. And if it means that this triangle right here is going to push price to the upside, then so be it. So we could end up seeing price moving up to this level right here very, very soon. Traders, it's going to be an interesting week of trading. We've got a lot of data coming out this week that we have to go ahead and pay attention to. We've got Aussie data coming out. We've got the pound data coming out, the CPI coming out on Wednesday. We've got European data coming out on Friday morning. All right. So I would say from the mid part of this week, it's going to be an interesting week to see how things unfold. We've got a lot of trades set up for this week. As you can see right here, we have a lot of trades setting up this week. Some of them are low probabilities. Others are possibly good opportunities. But the question here is, when is it going to happen? Well, we're going to have to wait and see exactly when that's going to take place. Traders, hopefully you guys are all ready and set to go for this week. It's going to be a great week. I'm looking forward to this week. I know we have a few positions already locked and loaded. The good thing is, the Euro crosses that we've got pairs active right now, we're currently seeing across the board that the Euro is looking for an oversold condition, which means it's looking for a rally to the upside. We should see some positive payout this week already. It's going to be a great week, traders. I will see everyone in the next session. Have a great day today. See everyone back again tomorrow. This is FX Big Dog signing off.